right, now I'm here at the DC Universe game where they're previewing the Green Lantern Fight for the Light. I'm here with Jens. How's it going?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm good. So tell us a little bit about the game.
Absolutely. So what we're showing here today is our new downloadable pack called Fight for the Light. You can see here we're on Oa. You can see the central power battery. This is sort of the home planet of the Green Lantern Corps. I'm in a place called the Science Cells. The Green Lanterns are actually galactic police, so they need a place to kind of lock up the baddies that they capture, and that's what the Science Cells are all about. You can see here I'm playing with 4 other players in this alert. You're going to be able to join 3 of your friends, travel to Oa, play in the Science Cells against all the prisoners that are breaking out. And for the first time in DC Universe Online, check it out, you're going to get a power ring. Look at me and Hal rocking the power rings right there. The power rings are really cool. They're called the most powerful weapon in the universe. And basically because the wielder of a power ring can create anything their mind can imagine. They're called constructs. So players are going to be able to wield constructs in DC Universe Online to create all new kind of combat mechanics, tactics, and gameplay for them. This is the big enemy that's going to be featured. He's called Krona. We'll get to him in a second. I'm going to talk to Hal here and kick off this demo, and then I'm going to show you some of the light powers in action. So like I was saying, you can actually make constructs. What constructs are, they're hard light holograms, like this locomotive right here. I can actually manifest it and shoot it at the enemies and knock them on their butt, just like that. I can also follow it up with maybe a little more melee-centric construct, like my light chainsaw, which I can then wield and start hacking people up with. Very cool. The cool thing about this, though, is that usually you have a fighting style like Hand Blaster here. I actually shoot people at range. But when I activate my chainsaw, I become a melee guy, as you can see, and I actually get up close and start taking on the enemies right in their face. All other kinds of constructs, too, like these Whiplash here is really cool, which lets me summon up a whip of chains, and I can chain that into other combos as well. One of my personal favorites is the hand clap. I'll show you that in a second. Here we go. Here's a manhunter here. I'll use the hand clap on him, which I can then chain together with the light chainsaw. You saw that I used the hand clap and then immediately went into the chainsaw. Players will be able to create the constructs and link them together in very creative ways. You know, with the Green Lantern powers, the power ring in the comics, the wielder can create anything they can imagine. Sadly, we're not really there yet with current game platform technology. You know, plug this into your head and then we can make anything appear on the screen.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, hopefully. PS4. Yeah, with neural link technology. No, but what we did was to overcome that was we actually have these rings. They're reservist rings that you get. You're a member of a Corps reserves. In times of great need, you'll be called up to do heroic or very villainous deeds in the name of your Corps. With this reservist ring, it's programmed with some preset constructs which are inspired by some of the greatest Green Lanterns Earth has ever known. You're going to see things in here that look like Guy Gardner constructs or Kyle Rayner constructs, maybe some Hal Jordan ones with a jet flying in. But what you can do to get the imagination and the creativity back into it, we allow players to chain those constructs into each other. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about right here. Here's a list of all the powers I have, the construct powers I have, like this whip thrash. So for example, I'll do the whiplash here on Vice, and then I can hold down the square button, chain into the light claw, or I can go into the hand clap right out of that without actually activating it. Even the hand clap itself, I can fire and forget like that, or if I wanted to, I can actually keep chaining it if I know the combo. So really dynamic, deep, new kind of combat mechanic with the light powers. Now you can see this guy here, his name is Vice. He's a member of the Red Lantern Corps. They wield the red light of rage as part of the emotional spectrum. We're going to be introducing their Corps and their leader, Atrocitus. He's going to be tearing up Coast City at Ferris Aircraft. You're going to need to go in there with some famous lanterns and get the situation under control. So a lot of cool locations, a lot of really great new powers and combat mechanics in the game here. We're super excited about what this has to offer our fans at DC Universe Online. Fight for the Light's our first download pack, and I think it's going to make a real impact.
And when can fans get it?
So you're going to be able to get your hands on this sometime late this summer. We don't have an exact date right now. We're working out final approval from all of our partners, and once we actually know that date, we'll get it out to players. But you're going to be able to get your hands on it real soon in the next couple of months.
Well, thank you for the demo. This looks awesome. Green Lantern.
Yeah. Fight for the light.